let's move on now. I want to take you to a dear friend of mine out of Santan Valley, Arizona, which is the Phoenix area, and hopefully we got him on video now. And this is my 30-something-year-old friend who looks 20-something, and he is such. I didn't know him as a physician assistant. I first knew him as a worship leader, because my friend Daniel Kim is a profound worship leader, and then I came to find out what he did for a living, and that was, he basically treats clients every day at a family medical practice. So let me introduce to you guys my friend Daniel Kim, who I've already told you is a physician assistant, and he is awesome. Daniel, tell him your story.
Thank you, Pastor Danny. Can you hear me okay?
Yeah,
Okay.
your camera
So
went.
you can hear me okay?
Yeah, where's your camera?
Oh, hold on.
There you go.
Okay, there. So first of all, I just want to say I've been a PA, physician assistant in family practice for about 6 years, and um, I've never seen anything like the Lifewave X39 patch. I've always been open-minded to learning about like natural remedies to help people. I prescribed many medications over the past 6 years, and I've always been open to naturopath medicine, homeopathic medicine. And that's one of the reasons why I got into like lifestyle medicine. And I also help people optimize their hormone health. So optimize their testosterone, estradiol, progesterone. And just looking back over the past 6 years, and then comparing that with the stories that I've heard from the people that have used X39 patch, like I really have not seen anything like it. This technology, in my opinion, is truly revolutionary, and because there's no medication that can reset over 4,000 genes within a few days, let alone like uh, other stuff that the patch can do. So for me, about 8 months ago, Pastor Mike, my pastor, told me about the patch. And because of my open-mindedness, I didn't even read the science. I just got on the patch. I got excited. I signed up as gold, and then I got a bunch of patches in my mail. But I had a lot going on at the time, so I didn't start the patch. My wife wanted to start the patch. So she had chronic knee pain since she was 15 years old. And she started using the patch on her right knee, and after using it consistently for 2 months, her knee pain went away. So now she can run pain-free. Before, when she would run, she would always have pain in the knee, but now her pain is completely gone. So over the past 8 months, I've heard just crazy stories that come out of the people who have used the X39 patch. And I think the story that really stuck with me and that really excited me to learn more about the patch was Carrie Robertson's story when I heard it in Mexico, because we all went to a marriage conference a couple months ago, and I was having breakfast with my wife and Andy and Mandy, and Carrie Robertson stopped by the table, and we're just connecting and having a conversation, and then she brought up her mom, who's in her 80s, and she showed me all the medications that Carrie moms used to be on, and I saw all these opioids and antidepressants, all the medications that I prescribed in the past. So I recognized them all. And Carrie told me that after her mom started using the patch, that she was able to be weaned off of not just a couple medications, but all of her medications. And I was blown away when she said that. And Carrie also mentioned that her mom had a fall sometime in 2017, and since that point on, she had not been able to walk. But after she started using the patch, her mom started walking again and found out her mom was in her 80s. And when I heard that story, I thought to myself, well, I've been practicing medicine for 86 years, but I've never seen anything like it. And and then I started thinking, if that patch worked for Carrie Robertson's mom, would it not work for my patients? Would it not work for the people that I love and my friends? So that was like on during the Valentine's week, and then I went home and I started just doing a lot of research. I got on the call with Pastor Danny and he kind of fired me up. And I started just digging deeper into the science because I knew that's where my conviction would come from. Even the anecdotal stories kind of prove that the patch works, but I still wanted to know the science. Like, how is this little patch can do so much for the person? So, and I read a bunch of science papers, research papers that are on disease.Team.com, and also went on Google and I typed GHK copper peptide. So if you guys haven't researched GHK copper peptide, you probably want to research that because X39 patch, that's the peptide that it's going to tell the body to make more of. And how Pastor Danny, when he was doing the presentation, how he can reset over 4,000 genes. It's not just saying, it's backed by science. You just have to look into it. That small molecule, that peptide, can either turn on or turn off your genes. So it is truly like reverse aging. So after I learned the science, after I heard all these stories, like I just could not use it for myself. And I started using it. My mental clarity is through the roof. It's been about 2 months since I've used it. And now I just feel like it's my responsibility. I really feel like it's I don't feel like that about any other medications that I've ever prescribed. Now I feel like it's my responsibility. I feel like I'm doing harm if I don't share this patch with my patients. So for the past 2 months, just non-stop sharing with my patients because a lot of my patients have all kinds of problems because they're in their 60s and 70s and their stem cells are dormant. Their GHK copper peptide is almost non-existent. So started recommending it for about a month and I've put about 15, 20 patients of mine on the patch. And I'm just excited to hear some breakthrough stories and miracles from among my patients. And I'm excited to change people's lives. And I think this is the technology that I've been looking for. Like, I got into this business to help people. And I feel like I got my hands on something that's truly remarkable. I believe that it is from God because I know David Schmidt is a Christian. And I feel like we have this cutting edge technology that can truly change people's lives. So I'm super excited.
Well, we're excited too. And that testimony really